Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your new moon in Scorpio. Oh boy. New moon in Scorpio. I know we all expect new moons to be so, manifesty. And we are manifesting something, but there's definitely this energy too of death and rebirth. I mean, that Sag. So, if you are feeling some intense emotions today, you can blame Scorpio for that. You definitely can, because it's definitely present, I think, and it has this feeling of things you thought were done and over with, right? They may be coming back up again. And, usually that happens when we're still maybe holding on to pieces of something, right? So I really will try to read this in a general way. I do feel for some, this might be really specific about moving on from something. But yeah, let's get to it, Sag. Let's do it. First of all, your message from the moon, new moon in Virgo. So all of this may have started during Virgo season. Let me just say that. But trust all will be well. Full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. I feel first of all, Sagittarius, you definitely are wanting for things to get better. And definitely there's this feeling of I want to stop doing the work. I feel like I've been doing the work forever, right? And so when are things going to start getting better? And there's a sense of getting impatient, right? Wanting it right now. And definitely we as Sagittarians, we do move in some instant gratification energy. There's no doubt about that. We are impatient people. But I do feel as if on some level you've been patient. You've made improvements, and I feel like the new moon in Scorpio is telling you there's still a little something. Okay, so before you move on to your next cycle, there still is a little something to deal with. I don't know what that is, exactly, because everyone's situation will be different. But there's definitely stuff coming up today. So, they're saying that how you can distract yourself is maybe by helping other people or, doing something because I feel like helping other people does make us feel inspired. I just feel kind of strong, Sag, the work's not over yet. The work's not over. And so I know that's frustrating, right? It frustrates me too. It sure does. But let's get on with it. What's on the surface, which definitely kind of deals with what's going on currently. And it's with the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, all right? So the King of Cups is all about, balancing out your emotions, having, emotional intelligence, right? And I actually really love the King of Cups usually, but with the Queen of Swords, there could be information coming to you about a person. We definitely are seeing that. And with the Queen of Swords, I also feel as if, Sag, we have thought our cutting people off season was over, but I don't think it's over just yet. I feel like it may be key to us getting on to our next cycle or even bringing balance to our emotions. Okay, because it does feel as if there's something of an emotional nature being settled here. Yeah, I definitely do feel as if you're receiving information. But, what's interesting about this card is that the sword is down. There's something here you need to do, and you know it already. It's like, even if there is information coming, you already know the information. You definitely do, Sag. I don't know how else to say it. And I just, with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, it's like you're getting that confirmation on what your intuition has already been telling you. And, you know, I mean, this is like affirms what you thought, right? And it is about moving forward, you know? It definitely is, like, because the Queen of Wands is, you know, is your own energy. It is calling in your own fire energy. And you may be, you know, you may be being forced to confront things that you didn't want to see, to be honest, Sag. But these things you already knew. You know, you knew them, you knew, and if this is a person, you may be needing to cut somebody off, and you kind of already knew it. You know, so whatever it is that is being revealed to you, you're not really surprised by it. You might still be hurt by it, but you're not really surprised by it, I can tell you that, right? Because you got the Ten of Swords twice, right? So this is definitely completion. It is definitely completion in terms of pain, okay? A painful situation or an ending. It definitely is where an ending of some sort needs to happen, whether that's letting go of some pain that you've been holding on to. In terms of, you know, I definitely am feeling betrayal here, Sag. I definitely am. And I feel like it's you actually dealing with it. I feel like you didn't want to face it, for sure. But seems to be like this forcing the issue. And it seems to be coming from other people. So with the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups in the world, Jesus. Like, that's some good energy because it's making room for new things, right? But it's also acceptance of what needs to end. You know, and definitely what needs to end is the pain. The pain needs to end. You know, you may be finding out, someone may be opening up to you about a betrayal. You know, and there's, like, it starts and it ends with an ending, which is, the world is also an ending. Like, it could be someone just admitting something to you that you already knew, Sag, to be honest. You already knew. Maybe it helps you to accept the ending. Because this is kind of essential to your next cycle. You know, and it's so that you can be open to what's next. Like, and it is positive because it's saying to you that this is over. And now I get to make space for what is next. You know, but I do actually feel as if someone is coming to talk about it. It definitely is, because this is what's rising to the top. You know, this is the betrayal. This is accepting the ending and at the same time being open to new beginnings, right? Being open to a new cycle. You know, it could be that you're working something out with someone, but I don't know. I have, you know, I kind of have my doubts about that, Sag. You know, it does, it does feel as if there is discussion about it. It really does. But, you know, the truth is, with the Queen of Cups, this is what's sinking to the bottom, is really you're not looking towards it anymore. You know, this may be a relationship for you, but you're not hoping for it anymore. Like, it's about it being now more about you, more about what you want, more about what your dreams are. I feel, because this is what's sinking to the bottom, I feel like you maybe held on to this working out, and now you're like, you know what? No. You know, and it's created very much an uncertainty about what you should put your energy into now. You know, because you have put so much effort into this. You had put so much you into this. You may be feeling like at loose ends, like, well, what now? What do I do now? You know, what do you do now? You know, and if this is not, you know, specific to a current relationship for you, Sagittarius, this is some old pain that may be coming up. You know, you may actually, this may be allowing for you to move on from some betrayal that happened. You know, and whoosh, you know, but with the Ten of Swords, with this Ten of Swords, is that, you know, this is a lesson. This has created wisdom for you. And it's created wisdom for your future. You know, because the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, it's allowing for you to move on from something you may be held on to. You know, so that's your clarity. Oh my goodness, that is your clarity. It is coming, because I do feel Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, this does feel like a conversation. It does feel like a conversation. Maybe even an apology. This Three of Swords is really interesting, because I don't feel like this is a current chapter. Because the Three of Swords talks about a chapter in your book, right? A chapter in your life. This is definitely part of your story. It is part of your story. And it just feels like it allows for you to put something to bed. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is here with the Nine of Pentacles. You know, it could be that you thought that you were going to create something with someone, and what it allows for you to see is, you know what? Yes, I mean, I thought that I was going to create this with someone, but now I can create this myself. Now I can create this myself. I have everything I need to create this myself. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Four of Wands. Well, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. It's like what happens is where, you know, you didn't really look at this fully. You know, there's a sense of not totally facing the truth. Maybe you saw this relationship, or this may have even have kept you away from relationships. This whole situation. So in a way, this is really setting you free. Now, it may not feel like it's Sag, because it feels like it brings up old stuff. But with Judgment being here, and the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups, it's actually leading you to being fulfilled, to being happy, to so much. And definitely with the Six of Wands reverse, it may be moving you towards something better in terms of relationships. And I know that this isn't going to, like, particularly sit well with those who are looking for reconciliation. You know, but I feel like you're definitely facing a truth here. And although this conversation, if it does come through in terms of conversation, the information could just be coming to you, right? It helps. It helps. And what it's really helping you to do is to make space. Sag, make space. So let's take a look and see where this is leading you. Jeez Louise. I know that was heavy. So where is this leading Sagittarius? Where is this leading Sagittarius? And I feel like the spirit kind of is telling you to, you know, use this lesson to strengthen your foundation. It's only going to help. Even though it may not seem like it, right? But that's Scorpio energy for you. So where is this leading Sagittarius? Queen of Swords, okay. Where is this leading Sagittarius? Six of Cups. Moving on from the past, Sag. Hierophant, okay. And the Tower reverse. It's showing you, like, really where you were holding on to things from the past and where, you know, you were resisting change. Maybe you weren't wanting to let something go. You know, maybe you kept hoping for things to come back around, but now you're like, no. I feel like you maybe hoped for more from someone, and you're just accepting the facts now. Which is really going to push you forward. Look at this. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Emperor. It's pushing you forward to who you're supposed to be with. Someone who wants to build something. Someone who does the right thing. This is actually, like, I even saw this in an earlier reading, how you're being led to a divine partner. You know, I love this. King of Wands, someone who takes action. And this may lead to marriage. I mean, after you work through this shiznit, right? The Two of Pentacles and the Sun reversed. You know, really drilling down to what's really important, right? And that's your happiness, Sag. That's your happiness. This could be someone who puts you in third-party situations, but you're moving on from it. But it's going to be different for, you know, you're really discovering what deserves your energy. And I know you're saying, why is this stuff coming up? It's coming up to move you forward. You know, sometimes Scorpio will bring up stuff we didn't even know we were holding on to. Honestly, so that's what I have for you. That's your new moon reading. Toodles.